Like I say, there's this one place. They tried to say that it was a well, there was a volcano nearby that was spilling out gas, but realistically, they would hit the town every. They said there's a volcano that gives gas in that area, and that's why it's dangerous to live there. Blah blah blah. But the truth, actually, that was just a cover up. The truth was they kept on dropping bombs with chemical gas on us. Like I said, I had this one base, and they were there, and my troops, my people were ready. We had the gas mask already. So anyway, so they fly over and they drop these bombs with this mustard gas or something, some kind of gas, basically. And basically, like every week or every couple of weeks, basically, these clouds wash over the community, and so we have gas masks for the horses. We have gas masks. We have like 15 or 20 minutes before we know that the attack is coming. So we run to the shelters. My people run to the shelters. We put on the gas masks and we wait because we know that they're going to be carpet bombing and dropping, because they carpet bomb and they drop gas masks. I mean gas bombs. Boom, 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 and like clouds wash over one of my towns. And if there was anybody there, they'd be dead. But my people have gas masks, so we're and we just wait, and we know the attack is coming. And then sure enough, a ship shows up, people offload, and it's like, wait until they get on shore. And then we just shoot them. We held out for a year, for 50, 60, 70 years on this one island. And finally I'm like, okay, the jig is up. Let's get out of here. They would drop these bombs with mustard gas and chlorine gas. They'd explode. They're canisters with chlorine gas, and they'd go, and this big cloud would come out. Great big bombs, like huge tanks. Like I think they're dropping like 800-gallon tanks or something like that, or 600-gallon tanks of pure chlorine gas. And as soon as it hits as soon as it detonates, it basically goes in this cloud, because the explosive, I designed and built them, so I knew that they were around. But basically what the explosive does is the explosive basically spreads the stuff over this great big area and cloud. It doesn't actually do any damage. It actually just spreads the cloud of chlorine gas. And because the chlorine gas basically atomizes at the same time, it goes down to about like so many feet before it hits the ground or something, or it hits the ground, and then it goes bing, boom, and it goes when you get these great big huge clouds, like I think they're like 100 feet across, and this cloud will just basically cruise over, and anything that this cloud touches basically dies if you don't have a gas mask on. So it's a 600-gallon or 800-gallon tank of basically pressurized chlorine gas, pretty much. And it basically spreads out, or one of those other ones, one of the other nasty chemical weapons. Once you get to a certain particulate, there's some really small particulates that are really hard to get. I forget which one it is, chlorine gas or mustard gas or something. I think it's mustard gas. Mustard gas is a really small. No, maybe mustard gas is a thick one because that's a plant base. One of them, I think it must be chlorine gas. Chlorine gas is a really small particulate, so you need a really good filter to filter it out. So anyway, so these people were dropping bombs on my town, and they would go boom, because it's like Rasputin or Black All-Out War. They were trying to exterminate my people. So it goes boom, and this great big cloud appears, 150 feet wide or 100 feet wide, 70, 80 feet wide, basically of just basically chlorine gas cloud. And basically it comes across, and my people, that's what those canisters are for. And you can't use a canister. The canister can't be right here. That's why we have the big canister, because you got to use several filters to get rid of the chlorine gas. Anyway, and the filter doesn't work for very long. It only works for like 15 or 20 minutes. So you can't do a sustained, like, if they're fogging you, get out of there. You got to run, because it'll, the filter clogs up after a while, and then it gets through, and then you die. You're breathing chlorine gas. So anyway, so they're exploding these bombs, and like I say, they do a carpet bombing run, boom, 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 all across. Like bombers just drop these big canisters, and they go, and these big clouds wash over the town. And basically, it kills rats. It kills all kinds of things. Any kind of bird, just And my people lived, though. You know, my people lived, and because we had the gas mask, of course. We knew. We invented the bombs. That was another thing. No one realized that we had invented the bombs. So when they were taking the plans and using the plans, it's like, ha! We invented that shit. Fuck you. So of course we had gas masks, and we lived. Anyway, they came on shore thinking that we were dead, and we weren't. So anyway, yeah, I've been through it. You know, they hit us with everything they had. And I said, what's wrong? The air smells fine. Anyway, yeah. Good war. Really good war. I mean, ultimate existence. So. Anyway, though, yeah. You know, that was one of my islands or someplace like that. The Germans were there. We didn't give a fuck. We just went into our bunkers and just kicked it. Or my people did, anyway. So, you know, that was another one for Lucifer. Dink! One more for Lucifer. I was like, score point! I saved my people. I knew it. I knew they would do it eventually. I was like, well, we invented it, so I knew they were going to do it eventually. They're like, you saved us! It's like, yeah, I know. Well, once something is invented, the cat's out. And they're going to use it eventually. It's only a matter of time. So, I mean, I invented the bombs. We invented the bombs, so we knew what could be done. It's good for killing rats, though, by the way. Great way to exterminate every rat in a town. And I forget about I think the cockroaches could live through it, though. It's like, if only it would kill the cockroaches. Yeah, I know. I think it does kill flies, though. So, anyway, yeah.